to Ozarks Live. For our 1 Million Cups Business Spotlight today, we've got the 1 Million Cups organizers themselves. Say hello to Sterling Huff and Jesse Huey. Welcome. Good to see both of you.
Very good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you. It is, we were talking just a second ago. For folks who aren't aware, tell them what 1 Million Cups is all about.
1 Million Cups is about connecting entrepreneurs to the business community. Started about 5 years ago, a little over, in Kansas City with the Kauffman Foundation. And we've been doing this in Springfield about 4.5 years. It's a free event, free coffee, every Wednesday morning at the Art Museum.
Yeah, and you know, we're familiar with it because we talk about it every week on this show. I still do find people who say, now, what is that called again? Tell me about that. Are you even a little surprised at how much this took off here? Or did you sort of figure it would be like this?
I've only been in it the last couple years, but Sterling is one of our founders, so that's a big deal, and it's amazing to hear of what an impact it has for our community.
It is very popular around here. Really is.
Well, thank you. You know, and we still get people that say, you know, what is that? You know, what does 1 million cups mean? When we started it, it was we'd all been entrepreneurs, either, you know, some point in our career. So we understood that, you know, how difficult that was. And so by going to Kauffman and looking at that first 1 million cups, we're like, you know, this fits. This will fit in Springfield, and it's a way to connect people that, you know, in our previous lives, there was nothing like that. There was not if you had a problem, there was nothing really there to share the problem with.
Well, you're getting onto the, you know, you're kind of putting yourself out there in front of people who are also on the front line. And there is commonality. No matter what the businesses are, there is commonality, isn't there?
There is. There is. And whether it's a startup, whether it's something that you purchase, you know, that everyone has to bill, they've got to market, you know, there's got to be financing involved. There's all those things. So whether it's going to be a small business or something that can really scale.
So if people want to stand up in front of the crowd and talk about their business and get that feedback, how do they go about getting their name in the hat to be selected? Because I believe you do 2 every week.
So we do 2 every week, almost every Wednesday. We're not doing it tomorrow because of the holiday. Makes sense. But they can go to 1 Million Cups /Springfield and actually fill out an application. Follow us on all platforms of social media. You can kind of see some of the previous presenters, see how they've done it, and then we go through and we schedule and talk to the presenters from there and kind of hold their hand through the process.
And for folks who have never done, this is not like a firing squad or anything. This is people are open to you, to what you're doing. They want to help you as much as you may want help.
Yeah, this is not Shark Tank.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a real friendly Shark Tank is what it is. Yes.
I mean, it may seem like it to people who aren't really, you know, because they feel like they have to stand up in front of people who may criticize them a little bit, but honestly, you're there to get the feedback. You need to not think of it as criticism. This is just more people thinking through your business, and that they may land on an idea that you never have and maybe you should have.
Yeah, and that's a good point. I mean, it is feedback. I mean, we don't, I don't know that we've ever really had a problem with people being hypercritical. We don't really allow that. I mean, the organizers run the show. We kind of set the tone for the event, and we want it to be informative and connecting, but nice.
I always kind of thought of it, if you can't get up and speak about your business, you may be in the wrong business.
That's about right.
And that's all it is. You're presenting what you do and your ideas, and then you're going, what do you think? What do you think? Help me out here.
What do you tell people to do to get ready to present? How do you get them ready for that?
So we have a format that we go through, and it's what do they need to present. It's here's what you talk about, here's how you fit in the timeline, and then we actually do a dry run for every presenter a couple days before. So they get the opportunity to get on the stage in front of the organizers and go through their entire
That's good
speech.
to know.
Yep. And then we give them feedback and things, how they improve it, and then we go in on Wednesday morning.
What have you heard back from the people who have been up on that stage and, you know, laid it out all on the line? What have you gotten back from them?
You know, I think most people really like the connecting piece. I mean, we've had people get distribution deals. We've had people get appropriate funding. We get people with in the audience that are really a marketing expert. So we have a lot of social media people there, so that if you've got issues with regard to the marketing, social media, we've got lots of people that are going to give you feedback. So I think people really like a lot of the ideas that come from the marketing So there.
Very good. How do people find out more if they want to present, they want to come watch, any of the above?
So, like I said, we come out every Wednesday morning at 8:30 is Coffee and Conversation. 9 a.m. is 2 presentations. Go to 1 Million Cups /Springfield is where you find information about who's presenting. We have Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all active accounts.
Very good. Jesse and Sterling, thank you so much both for
Thanks for
coming
being
in.
with us.
Thank you very much.
1 Million Cups. Check it out for sure. Okay, it is time.